This is the brief on Muchen's progress and the mysteries of the ancient Heaven Palace. Okay, so let's dive into a really key moment for Muchen. He's this super powerful cultivator, someone who trains with spiritual energy to get awesome abilities, living in this fantasy world. And right now, he's kind of dealing with the fallout from this major power-up ritual, and, well, even bigger, stranger challenges are already lining up. First off, Muchen just finished this big ritual, the perfect heavenly cleansing. And wow, it boosted him all the way up to full-stage rank 9 sovereign. That's like god-level power, saving him years of training. But here's the thing, his friends noticed it was way harder than it should have been. And his special sun god physique, it didn't get the full upgrade expected. His rival, La, picked up on this weakness immediately and started taunting him. Ouch. Second, Muchen's got to find the hidden god scripture hall, like right now. He needs it to figure out how to evolve that sun god physique, because he's definitely going to have to face Le. Now, this hall isn't just some building, it's actually a high-level heaven great artifact. Super rare, ridiculously powerful. Way beyond most other artifacts. Its main trick? Unbelievable concealment. Like, even the strongest experts, heavenly sovereigns, basically can't find it. Finally, you can't just look for this place. Turns out, getting access means passing this subtle test. And get this. The test started the second they walked into the ancient Heaven Palace. To pass, you've got to show amazing potential, not just raw strength, but smarts, skills, maybe how you fight. The artifact itself is watching, judging everyone. No pressure, right? So, Muchen's journey isn't just about power anymore. He needs real strategy and has to unlock something deeper inside himself.
This is the brief on Muchen's perilous quest in ancient ruins. So, our hero, Muchen, he's got to dive into this really dangerous, crumbling old hall. Why? To rescue his friend, Montuluo, who's trapped and hurt inside. But this isn't just a simple rescue mission. It turns out to be super important for his own future, too. First off, Muchen finds Montuluo, okay? She's badly injured by this powerful baddie, Lu Yuan, and she sealed herself inside this weird black flower to stay preserved. But here's the kicker. Getting to her means facing this absolutely terrifying bone array, like an ancient wall made of tons of old skeletons. No way he can get past that alone. It really shows you the kind of ancient dangers lurking around. Second, we learn about the pretty chilling end of this big-shot warrior called Marshal II, an Earth sovereign, super powerful guy. Muchen finds him in this place called Hall to Heaven, and get this, he was killed instantly by some unbelievably strong demon king. Just one strike, left a tiny blood hole right between his eyes. Happened so fast, even the top dog Heavenly Emperor couldn't react. Seriously underscores how insanely powerful these demon race enemies are. And finally, Muchen ends up making a pretty unexpected deal. He stumbles upon this dormant, legendary army, the Spirit-Slaying Army, like 5,000 armored soldiers just waiting. Then this woman, Su Kanging, shows up. She explains they all sacrifice their souls using this rare thing called a Phoenix Bee to power up Marshal II. So she suggests they team up. If Muchen helps her get that power back to revive the army, she'll help him take down this massive obstacle called the 9-God Dragon-Slaying Array. What starts as a rescue mission for Muchen just spirals into dealing with ancient powers, cosmic-level threats, and needing some clever alliances to beat the odds. This is the brief on the strategic maneuvering in The Great Ruler. Okay, so what's happening here? We're jumping into the anime, The Great Ruler. You've got these two powerful figures, Muchen and Su Qingyang, kind of navigating this really old, really dangerous hall. Inside, well, there's this seriously tough, magical formation and some kind of mystical creature. Yeah, it's definitely setting the stage for a pretty tense team-up. All right, first thing you gotta know about is this insane obstacle called the 9-Dragon Extermination Array. It's ancient, it's complete, made by this legendary figure known as Marshal II. And believe me, it's powerful. Like comparable to a high-level master formation. We're talking strong enough to trap even a perfected Earth sovereign that's basically a super top-tier martial artist. So, yeah, a huge challenge for both of them. Second, let's talk about Su Qingyang's desperate goal. She's laser-focused on getting something called the Phoenix Bug. Apparently, it's hidden within Marshal II's remains. She thinks its power can boost her up to that Earth Sovereign level, you know? Plus, revive her awesome spirit-slaughtering army. Problem is she needs Muchen's help to actually open a path through that crazy array to grab it. Okay, and finally, Muchen. This is where his strategic genius really comes out. He acts like he's just going to help her out, open a simple path. But nope, Behind the scenes, he actually manages to grab full control of the entire 9-dragon extermination array, Muchen. It's all for his own strategic gain. So yeah, this whole dangerous partnership really ends up showcasing Muchen's deep understanding of formations and just how cunning he can be, flipping a desperate situation totally to his own advantage.
This is the brief on Muchen's command of the spirit-slaughtering army. All right, so today we're jumping into a really cool moment from Great Ruler, where Muchen steps up against this legendary ancient army. It really shows you what real command and power look like. First off, Muchen actually gets his hands on the spirit-slaughtering army. We're talking 2,000 super tough resurrected warriors guarding their old leader's legacy, Marshal II. Now, initially, their power just bonks, stops him cold. But then he whips out this ancient army token, kind of like a key, and makes these warriors kneel. Okay, basic control established. But he realizes, right, the token isn't enough. He needs to really unleash their power. Second, he goes through this absolutely grueling trial to master their Gen Yi. That's their battle aura, like their collective fighting spirit. Muchen's a Genju Shi, a commander type, right? So he has to push his own limits, mentally generating these things called Genwen, or commander markings. He goes from 100,000 up to 600,000 just through sheer pain and willpower. He even experiences these intense illusions, like facing down crazy powerful DG Zune level experts the army beat way back when, super rough, but it seriously boosts his abilities. Finally, Muchen unlocks some elite-level power and finds a new purpose for this army. After that whole ordeal, his Genwen count just skyrockets, bam, to 750,000 in minutes. That usually takes like half a year. So now, he can actually take on those DG Zune-level big shots, even without being one himself, just by using the army. Pretty awesome, right? He then respectfully convinces Marshal II's spirit to let the army leave with him, promising to use them against the Demon Empire. So yeah, Muchen's journey here really drives home that true command, it's about inner strength, getting through the tough stuff, and fighting for something bigger. This is the brief on Muchen's urgent quest and powerful revelation in The Great Ruler. Okay, so in The Great Ruler, episode 450, we've got Muchen in a super intense race, right? He's inside the ancestral celestial palace, this really dangerous ancient place. And he needs to get Mandara's main body, his spiritual partner, to boost her power to the full D-Zazun level. That's top-tier power, Pretty much crucial if they want to survive against enemies like Emperor Sha and the Demon God Palace Lord. So, first, Muchen's mission is really urgent. Like, he's skipping past awesome treasure, just bolting for Hall 1 to get Mandara that power-up, fast. The stakes are just that high. And get this, after looking all over this huge ocean where Hall 1 should be, turns out it's hidden way down under the waves. Kind of mysterious, huh? The moment he gets inside Hall 1, bam, ambush. He's facing Lulu from the enemy Demon God Palace, and this super strong guy, Elder Zoe, a D-Zazun expert. Now, Elder Zoe being in there, that's wild, because normally powerful folks like him can't get in. The Demon God Palace paid some insane price to sneak him in. But catch this, he's weaker and only gets one shot. Shows you how desperate they are. And finally, just when things look bad, Muchen pulls out this amazing trump card. The Spirit-Devouring Army. Yeah, this legendary ancient force, basically packing the punch of a D-Zazun expert. Suddenly, tons of armored warriors pop out from this old command token. Elder Zoe? Utterly stunned. He totally underestimated Muchen, but now sees he controls this incredibly rare, powerful army. Talk about flipping the script. So yeah, Muchen's bold play totally sets things up for a massive showdown where the surprise power twist changes everything.